Yo, let's just go. What's up, gang? What's up, gang? What's up, gang? Welcome to Clips. Oops, I gotta connect my headphones. I am your host, Nave No Bleak, and we finna talks about stuffs. Unless this doesn't look how I want, and then I'm gonna delete it and do it again another time. I hope everybody's doing all right. 2025 really did a number on me. It really did. So I'm hoping that 2026 is a lot better. New music out, new music out. Let's see. Let's check this. We got some stuff to talk about. Speed and the diamond situation. It really did. So I'm hoping that 2026 is a lot better. New music out, new music out. Here, let's see. Make sure you get that new music, y'all. We're gonna head over to YouTube. This is just for analysis. You know what I mean? It's for news reporting, commenting, teaching, and research. Fair use, fair use, fair use. All right, let's see what we got. We gotta check out this Avengers trailer. While that ad is running, I want to remind you to go check out Eremitism. All right, here we go.
Death comes for us all. That's all I know for sure. The question isn't, are you prepared to die?
I heard this is supposed to be his last movie, but I'll admit I'm mad behind, yo. Like I've not been paying attention to these movies, bro.
The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?
Oh, they brought them both back. That's fire. I'll probably tune into that. I'm not gonna lie. I probably will. Yo, this computer is not the greatest. I'll probably tune into that. We got next.
They think you
Oh yeah, that's that.
mean when you don't talk, but you just shy.
That trailer looked halfway decent. I'm not gonna lie to you. They kind of lost me when they branched off to First Class, X-Men First Class. But it looked all right. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Nave No Bleak, and I do music, man. I started doing music in '09, and it was after I read an article on Gerard Way of My Chemical Romance, and he said it was how he dealt with like depression and stuff. So I just kind of started using it as an outlet, and it spread to people's iPods. And I was able to continue doing it in college, grab my degree, started a label, and I ran it up, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like we were making moves, and I climbed up a little bit too high and saw some weird stuff, and I was like, all right, no, let me just go run a venue for a minute in my hometown, and formed a marketing company after that, and I just been rocking out, man. I started writing for film and television and stuff like that, and it's just nice to be able to create music and be able to like not have to worry about like fan chasing. But if you're into, I don't know, just someone's thoughts put down, Nave No Bleak's music might be for you.
It make you uneasy, you can see it when they lie. Yo. If they asleep, need to open up their eyes. We won't even speak if she can't open up her mind. Then before you speak and learn to read between the lines. Cut through all them strings, then I sew it up like twine. You ain't on social media, ain't posting all the time. You been paying off your bills, you been focused on your grind. They don't think you notice, but you notice it just fine. You don't gotta say it's real when they know they gon' find it. Hot up off the porch when I was 13, I know. Buses to New York through the storm and the snow. Kiss her on her forehead before she go home. Tried to dead it, but she keep on coming back, she like the crow. You cannot just reach me, I ain't picking up the phone. They tried to deceive me and they switching up they tone. Both them sides is cheating, they keep telling me to vote. Keep it P, the residence is evil, I can't call it home. Like I'm Leon Kennedy, I came to leave the city hope. And now we finally popping like we pulling up with soda. I'm from where them doctors say them choppers peppered ops with hoes. Addicted to they product, they keep selling us this. She wanna go to college, she take classes when she home. And she know it's tacky when you move with no control. She be pressing buttons like a new remote control. Count up, then I'm cutting, and then we go to the stove. If they asleep, need to open up their eyes. We won't even speak if she can't open up her mind. Then before you speak and learn to read between the lines. Cut through all them strings, then I sew it up like twine. You ain't on social media, ain't posting all the time. You been paying off your bills, you been focused on your grind. They don't think you notice, but you notice it just fine. You don't gotta say it's real when they know they gon' find it.
What we do is we sort these diamonds.
All right, so I want to give context
Okay,
to
what if
this.
I
So
want
one
to buy
second.
these? I want to buy.
Architecture and interior design.
So that was my single, Very Demure. This is the streamer Speed. And I found this interesting because what is this?
Artlist got them all.
Sora 2 is now on Artlist. You now have the most advanced AI video model on the market at your fingertips. Get incredible realism with fully integrated sound.
You keep the frame, I keep the story.
Build your own world with multi-shot stories and character consistency for any genre, all based on your prompt. So go to Artlist and start creating without limits.
All right, so look. As somebody who does not have access to a movie studio, I really like this concept. And if I ever got this, hypothetically, I would actually try to create a real, original, well-written series. But I'll say this. Now that I've started to actually see how much water these things use, these data centers. Now that I'm starting to actually pay attention, I'm over in Michigan. Now that I'm starting to notice that the governor is forming agreements to just bring more data centers. And I'm watching like, yo, we have fresh water. It's so annoying that I live in a country where when you aren't keeping an eye on politicians, they're actively trying to actually mess up your life. It shouldn't be that way. So it has made me wait to not use this. I really don't agree with it, but it's crazy because what can you and I do? How can we stop a data center? We gotta, I don't know, man. It's crazy. It almost feels like we are on a ship and we've been told that we have some sort of, now look, I'm Black and Native American. I already know this place is, cooked, but they tell the people you have some sort of say. And now it's like, dang, man, this AI stuff is getting weird. All right, we already heard that.
House, what we do is we sort these diamonds.
Okay, so this is when Speed went to Botswana, and this is him attempting to buy a diamond.
Okay, what if I want to buy these? I want to buy one of these diamonds.
If you want to buy one of these diamonds,
Yeah, who do I talk to?
you'd have to talk to De Beers or the site holders, because we don't sell. We only have 2 customers.
But I can't be a customer. This is my first time in Botswana.
We can make arrangements for you to buy diamonds.
Yes.
But these are rough.
Yeah, I know, but what if I want to buy a rough diamond?
No. We only sell rough to 2 customers.
And then maybe you can talk.
Is that part of your contract? Y'all can only sell to those 2 customers.
That's part of the contract.
Okay.
And just to highlight, these are all natural diamonds. So we're selling the natural diamond stone. The natural diamond is forever. So these are from the ground, no synthetic, no diamond, no lab work.
So I noticed that a lot of people in today's society are kind of very out of touch with the inner workings of certain things. As a Black person, it is sad to hear that in Africa, because corporations, it's crazy. I was a diamond commercial came up on my timeline one time, and I sat and I watched it with my son for like 15, 20 minutes. Like, all right, what's going on here? A corporation has come in and they are taking the diamonds from Africa, and you can't buy one. You can't buy one. It's there. They can talk about it, but it's like they can't. I mean, you can't say they're not profiting, but you have to wonder. I think I read the stats, like the profit isn't all the way going to the people in some cases. And it's a catch-22 because it's like they're providing a job too, though. There's a lot of people who work in those diamond mines and they're providing industry. But when the diamonds are gone, they're just going to leave a real big hole in the ground. And people are going to be like, all right, now they just came and took all these diamonds and we can't have them for ourselves. I think that's sad. And I think that America is a perfect example of what happens when you let colonization and corporate interests get too out of control. And a big part of what happens is the entire public will turn a blind eye. So it really has to be people like you and I that see what's going on, like y'all and I that see what's going on to even highlight this stuff.
These are 100% natural diamonds.
From our 4 mines in Botswana. We have 4 mines.
Fair enough, chap. Fair enough. I guess we can't buy a diamond here.
Wait, is this your first time touching a diamond?
I think maybe. Like a real diamond.
Yeah. A rough diamond.
A rough diamond. Hey, that Wiz Khalifa, and we might
build a website you love.
We might watch that.
With
That Wiz
Wix.
Khalifa interview was really good.
Where your words create your brand.
We've got several videos showing.
All right, so this is from Fox News, this Minnesota situation. And before I even play this, viewer discretion is advised. I don't know how much they're going to show. I think that this video is a perfect example of the link between racism and bootlicking. This happens generation after generation. Racists will come out and say someone who is quote unquote the other, usually they're brown or black or whatever. Someone who is this is the problem, and they're committing all the crimes, and they're doing this and they're doing that, and they are causing all of the problems. And they, a lot of times they'll also be like, keep the government out of our business, we don't want the government out of our business, protect our guns. They do this dog and pony show, you know what I'm saying? I've always wanted to say that on the stream. They do this dog and pony show, you know what I'm saying? Pause if it applies. And they make it seem like they're really, really about the laws, and really, really about and anyone who breaks the laws, they need to be politicians. Well, politicians who are monitoring YouTubes, by the way, will run on tickets that are like, yo, I'm going to be tough on crime. And then suddenly they become those kind of politicians that when you don't watch them, they're trying to hurt your life. They're trying to really be on some, like, I don't want to say the word on here because I don't want to get a copyright strike, or not a copyright strike. I don't want to get, flagged, but yeah, like, so this is a perfect example of how people who have been conditioned, a lot of there has to be a study done after all of this, the dust settles, the correlation between racism, denying history, denying events, and bootlicking. Now let's watch this video, because the narrative that's been put out is that I watched this video, unfortunately, a lot of times. It wasn't like super crazy graphic, but it's crazy to see Americans and bots, there's mad bots doing it, rallying together to defend an unarmed American being shot. I didn't see a badge flashed. I didn't see anyone announce themselves. I saw people run up on someone, then who was trying to wave them through. I'm hearing from where she lived. And then when she got scared and sped off because they're deporting Americans, so it's scary, they shot her. And then they acted like they were in danger. And there's more that I want to say, but let's.
In the moment that an ICE agent fired his weapon in what ICE says was self-defense. For more on that, let's bring in Carrie Urban, Fox News legal.
Even the framing of it, man, it is so crazy that American citizens soak up this drivel from either side of the coin. But especially this, I really don't like the two-party system, but the right is so cruel. So cruel. I don't agree with the left on some of the things that they do, and they always act like they care about the black man, and then they use us for the vote, and then we don't really get, But I'm so tired of people acting like this insanity is normal.
Editor and former counselor to Attorney General Bill Barr. Carrie, good to have you with us. And I think we want to just get a look at these videos. Let's do that right now.
All right, so this is her. I see these two here. Was this her? Was that her? Now look, this has been edited. This has been tampered with. The sound has been removed. If you watch and viewer discretion advised, but if you watch the video, there's 3 shots. Let's see if you hear them. Here's the other thing. If you watch the full video, right here, look, we can point out. And I hate that people even trust it. Look at this. Watch, you can see where the cut was made. In the original video, she's waving them through. Now look. Oh no, you can see it. You can see it. Look, right here. I'm hearing she was in front of her house. And I hate that people worship their political party so much that they will blindly defend. Look, people always wonder, how did the Holocaust happen? How did the Holocaust happen? How did an entire country turn a blind eye to the suffering of all these people? The same way they turned a blind eye to the 65 million Native Americans who were exterminated who were wiped off the map. They, you know, the same way they turned a blind eye to when they would throw rocks at black children at carnivals for entertainment. The same way everyone logs. I said that started was crazy. The same way when you log on to TikTok, you see thousands of racist comments, but people are still saying, "What are you talking about? Racism doesn't exist." That's part of it. That is part of it. It's so weird, but it's a thing that I've noticed. You know what I mean? Here. So she's waving them through. So I've heard other narratives put out. I don't, but so they hop out. Again, the audio is cut out. I encourage you, if you want to be informed. I'm not going to encourage you to watch something like this, but if you want to be informed, you can inform yourself, G. In the audio, they say, get out. They say, get out. They do not articulate reasonable suspicion. They do not announce themselves. They do not show a badge. They hop out of the truck, covered up with their faces. And we all know that these individuals are, because racist people don't care about the law. When they get in trouble, they care about the law when you are, when someone who doesn't look like them is doing something they don't like. But once they get in power, they abuse their authority. It's the ultimate in hypocrisy. It's like writing all men are equal and then having slaves. It's been that way since the beginning of time, y'all. Study Black history. And if you're wondering how bad it can get, study Tulsa, gang. Study Tulsa. I'm telling you, the answers you seek about how crazy this can get are in Black history, gang, and Native American history. But anyway, so they hop out. They walk up on her. I just heard them say, get out of the car. So they immediately grab for her car door. Now, I believe you can see my man's. Well, he's not my man's, but you could see, I think you could see people hopping out over here. All right, this guy, I believe he's reaching for his sidearm. She is trying to get out of there because they are coming to her door, and they haven't announced themselves, and they have the authority to kick you out of the country. And I'm hearing this is at her house. And now he shot, and it was 3 shots. And if you look, what people are saying is she hit him with the car and his life was in danger. People who say that are just thirsty to defend a corrupt government. And it really, I believe, needs to be looked at how much you see racist people defending stuff like this. If this man wasn't, look, okay, she took off like this, right? If he was in danger, how was he still standing? If she smacked him with the car to the point where his life was in danger, him shooting in this window, from the side, might I add, him shooting in this window did not in any way deter this vehicle from its course that heavily. She turned when he shot her, and I believe, unfortunately, her foot is on the gas. If his life was in danger, why isn't he over here flying in the snow? Why isn't he off his feet? He might have gotten nudged with the car, but she was turning her wheel. She was not trying to run him over. She was trying to get away. If she was trying to run him over, how is the car even going in this direction, y'all? And the scary part is you will see people still defending it, saying she was a criminal. She was a criminal, and he dove out of the way to save himself. Bruh, it's on camera. He's standing right here. He killed her, and then he hops in his car and speeds off. And Fox News is showing the footage, and it's been edited with the sound out. And people are defending this. Gang, I'm not even gonna play around. You need to leave the cities. We still got, 3 years of this. Look, Leave the cities, gang. I'm telling you, I'm not even going to be one of these people who's going to like play around with the narratives, gang. I'm not even going to be one of these people who plays around with the narratives,
That's
gang.
number one. You see the agent who
Now,
was in front.
let's listen to how they're going to spin it. If you listen to her voice, she's making sure to say who was in front. Also, I have it somewhere in my phone, but it's DHS, Department of Homeland Security policy. You are not able to just shoot someone just because they're in a car. You're not able to just do that. You're not able to use a firearm to disable a fleeing vehicle if there are civilians around. There are so many different scenarios that outlaw this, but here's why I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time on it, because it doesn't matter, gang. It does matter when it comes to her families deserve justice and all that. You are a fool if you believe that a government that agreed with segregation 60 years ago in America in some places, you are a fool if you believe that government cares about you. You thought that it was just a lot of people thought, not you specifically, but a lot of people thought that it was just gonna be, oh, this person who doesn't look like me. No, the leopards are coming after everybody, gang. You have to be a cold fish of a person to even be a racist. That's what you don't understand. You have to be so messed up in the head that you auto-hate. And I'm trying to get all my prepared points out before we even talk about this. Here's the crazy part about racism. People in this, you can't even say the word oppression or prejudice in this country or anything like this. I also am hearing that she has a wife. So there are layers and layers to this as well, you know. There's a lot of layers to this that we won't get into on this. But as someone, here's the crazy part that trips me out about people who are bootlicking this and throwing the racism in these comments. I'm a black dude and a Native American dude who's experienced a lot of messed up stuff, and I still don't automatically hate. I still don't. A lot of us still don't. That's what's ridiculous. There's real evidence right now. They're just labeling everyone DEI and hating on them. They're hating on us on TikTok right now, and I'm still not auto-hating. And then it'll be somebody whose experience is getting cut off in traffic that's like, yo, let's go put on white hoods and dance in the moonlight. It's crazy, y'all. I'm telling you, leave the cities, gang. Leave the cities. A government that allows this kind of madness historically is not to be trusted. And listen. These are all just theories for anybody watching this. I don't think that any form of government you should put your faith in like it's your father or your relatives. But yeah, gang, I think rural areas is where we should go. That is not what happened in the video, gang. And even if she did move toward him, it wasn't enough to knock him on the ground. And this feels kind of grisly to me, just playing this woman, you know. So we're going to move on. But, hey, stay woke. They done targeted the word, so you can't say it. But, hey, if you really bout it, check a racist, because that's how you finna change this. And I'm not going to lie. Shout out to my black and brown people. Some of us tried. We like 13% of the population, right? Like, we have to wait on the mainstream to decide to check these weirdos. You keep speaking up, but yeah. It is not logical. Here's my final point. It is not logical to assume that a country that had to literally fight a war to let go of slaves will be rational. It's not a government per se, but yeah. So, hey man, prayers up and rest in peace to her. And I hate that this happened. Full stop. I also hope that it opens people's eyes. The next time you see somebody who doesn't look like you being mistreated, you should go, hey, wait a minute. We don't want that normalized at all. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to her, condolences for sure. What else we got? I done forgot what I put in order. What is this? Bring your ideas to life. Is this another AI thing? I don't even know what that is. Why is it telling me just by thinking about it? Let's make your dream a reality just by thinking about it. I'm not. What is that, like an AI? Oh, okay. So this is the so I think this is important too. In other political news, man, it's a little bit, it happened a bit ago, but Trump sent some people down there to get Maduro from Venezuela, and the coverage was saying that they were happy and celebrating in the streets. And now I'm hearing that was propaganda. And since then, the Venezuelan vice president has stepped up and said, hey, bring him back. What are you doing? And now Trump is targeting Greenland. But this is some of the footage that they were talking about that shows not people not being thrilled that this is happening.
Tonight, inside Venezuela, a regime trying to hold on. A large crowd that state TV says supports ousted authoritarian leader Nicolas Maduro, while the government cracks down on any dissent, detaining journalists, and police saying they arrested these two people for celebrating Maduro's arrest by U.S. forces.
Realmente la gente no está queriendo salir de su casa.
People really don't want to leave their homes, this Venezuelan man who just crossed the border says, adding there are armed groups outside conducting searches. The region also on edge after gunfire near the presidential palace in Caracas overnight. Witnesses say security forces fired at unidentified drones. Two White House officials tell NBC News the U.S. was not involved. Today, President Trump
they make sure to say we don't got nothing to do with that.
Again touting the stealth military mission that captured Maduro and his wife, bringing them to the U.S. to stand trial.
It was so brilliant. The electricity for almost the entire country was boom, turned on. That's when they knew there was a problem.
The country's future now uncertain under Maduro loyalist Delcy Rodriguez. A U.S. official tells NBC News that a recent classified intelligence assessment determined that top members of the Maduro regime, including Rodriguez, were best positioned to lead Venezuela's government and maintain stability if Maduro lost power. That assessment was a factor in the administration not backing Maria Corina Machado, the exiled opposition leader and Nobel Peace Prize winner. Overnight, Machado saying she supports President Trump's move against Maduro.
January 3rd will go down in history as the day justice defeated a tyranny.
At Venezuela's border with Colombia, relief, Maduro is gone. Do you support the U.S. coming into Venezuela?
Yes, it was a good stuff, and Trump was right.
Joan Giraldo says his father has been a political prisoner in Venezuela for more than 4 years.
That is the government of Venezuela. A tyrannic government. Maduro was a dictator.
Gabe joins us now live, and Gabe, you have some.
So different opinions on it. I think that, honestly, I think that this is a big distraction to cover up the release of the Epstein files. Well, I won't say he because I don't want, again, I don't want anyone to start tripping, but I heard a phone call talking about, somebody was talking about start a war, blah, 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 blah. So that's what I personally think. I think this is all a big smoke screen. And I think that he did this because he knows that dude has a history of being called a dictator and not leaving after elections. And so it's like killing two birds with one stone. Now he's talking about invading Greenland. And it's like, bruh, we sitting here and read about the Holocaust, World War II, and all this stuff. This stuff is happening all over again, but Americans are just desensitized to it. He's playing in y'all faces, gang. Like, he's playing in y'all faces because he thinks that you're very, very gullible, gang. Very, very gullible. And he's going to keep doing it until somebody stops him. And it looks like that's not like it looks like that's not something that's easy to be done, I guess. I don't know. So I don't know. It seems like Venezuela, but again, this kind of seems a little bit like propaganda. You never know. It seems like though he was a dictator, they're like, hey, what are you doing? Like, no, you can't just run in here and do what you want. But my thing is, who is gonna stop? Like, I keep hearing everybody talking about it, how crazy what Trump is doing is, but who's finna stop him? Who's gonna do it? So I was like, what's the point of all these laws if they don't matter, if you can't stop someone when they're doing something crazy, you know. What is this? Oh, it's a commercial. Oh, this is a Currency interview. It was just a really good interview, so I was watching it. We'll keep going. Oh, this is that Wiz interview too. Now this had some game in it this had some like advice for people. But we'll watch that. We'll watch that another time. I want to play some of this. This is Batman, Absolute
Issue
Batman.
Number 1.
Issue number 1.
Bruce, there'll be plenty of time for bats later. Come on, let's start. Hello again, Gotham. It's been a long time. So who are you these days? Who have you become while I was gone? You're prettier, I'll give you that. Taller, brighter. But deep down, Party Animal Gang slaughters 9 in brutal attack, including 2 police officers. Something's changed. My 3rd lap around and I still can't find it. Where's your heart? You used to have a center, hot and beating. But something's hollowed you out. In fact, I barely recognize you anymore.
I've already read this, but who y'all think that is?
I'm not sure I like this new you, Gotham, but that's okay. I don't think you're going to like me much, either. My name is Alfred Pennyworth, and I'm here to do some bad things.
It's Alfred.
So good to see you, old friend. I still stalk your favorite. You're a giant among men, Amir. True, but I wouldn't leave your bike out there unless you're asking for trouble. Never. Amir left Kabul during the occupation 20 years ago. He's had me over to his apartment many times. I even taught his boys how to play cricket. Sometimes I wonder if he'd invite me back if he knew the things I did in that conflict. But he runs the only decent tea shop in Gotham, which is why I keep my things next door.
Yeah, I like what they're doing with Alfred in this.
Julia, leave a message. Julia, hi. I know it's been a long time, but I'm in Gotham, at least for a short while. I don't know if you even still live here anymore, but if you do, I'd be grateful for the chance to see you. This is your father, by the way. Well done. She knows you too well for that. Pennyworth signing in. Connection secure. Tea as good as you remember? Delightful. What's the assignment? In the past 3 months, a gang known as the Party Animals has been sowing chaos, butchering citizens at random, raising the murder rate by 700% almost single-handedly. A daycare was torched yesterday. They danced outside while 32 burned. I read the docket. But can I ask why you pulled me out of Singapore?
That's crazy.
I was this close to the target. I had been chasing him for 5... You're needed here. And quite frankly, no, you may not. Manners. Your assignment is strictly surveillance. Gather information on these party animals, but do not engage. One note. There might be another player in town. We've only caught glimpses, but he seems to be circling the gang as well. If he gets too close, you do have authorization to engage him. Lovely. We're sending coordinates to the bike as we speak. Places to scope out. Possible targets. Savor the tea. Signing off. What's gotten into you, old man? Questioning orders. You're a servant. They ring, you serve. Whether it's in Saigon, Khartoum, or Gotham. I hate this town. Tonight, this is your city. No fear. No weakness. Huh. Tonight, you are...
I was kind of sketchy about this Bruce, but it wasn't. It didn't end up being what I thought it was gonna be.
I think it's my turn. Oh, hey, Bruce. Sorry, I was just keeping it warm for you. Big date tonight. Gotta get...
Oh yeah, you thought that was Bruce. That's not Bruce. That's Bruce.
In the right headspace. It's brutal out there, you know? Don't worry. Love is in the air. Now move. Damn. So, what have we learned, class?
That's crazy.
That this guy has the life?
You have it listened. You type it in.
Yeah, I like this Bruce. He's a menace. The other Bruces are menacing as well, but their height is not, you know, they're tall, but this guy is a monster.
Enlighten us, Bruce. Well, it says here he sleeps 20 hours. Plus, he gets fed prime rib 3 times a day, and never has to be afraid of anything. Fair, he might be coddled, but he'll never affect anything. Never mean very much. He never has to go to school, says the boy to his father, the teacher. I'm just messing with you, Mr. Wayne. Forgiven. So, are you excited for the movie tonight? I mean, I'm excited for the nap. Do I really have to come? Yes, it's the film you and Mom met at, I get it. But why do I... Oh, God. Really? Sorry, Waylon. So, let's make it 90 for the bag. 30 for the sand. What? The sand comes in the bag. For the cleanup of the sand, my friend. My time is costly these days. You're really going through with it? Yep. I'm thinking of calling the place Wayland Scales of Gotham. Ozzy hooked me up with the exotic pet license, so went in with me too. Ozzy. Way. He's going to get busted any day now. Don't you watch those nature shows, brother? Penguins know how to hide their eggs. Besides, he's our boy. Speaking of which, I can't. You haven't come to poker in months, man. Everyone's in this week. Eddie, Harvey, Oz. I'm even trying to get Selena to dial. I said I can't. At least tell me you're going to the town hall tonight. I'll buy you a new bag as soon as I get paid. Come on, man. The whole city's coming apart.
He's not rich. He's not rich.
These party animal. You saw what they did to that family yesterday. I almost threw up watching the footage, tying the mom and baby to the damn bumper and seeing which one. I gotta go. What is going on with you? Hey, Bruce, I'm talking to you. This is our home, man. Someone's got to do something. Could that possibly go any louder? Of course, Dr. Benjamin. Better? He has a PhD in...
Yo, he did a really good job with this. He really made it feel like a movie.
Musicology, you know. Are you serious? Is he serious? What do you think this is? Some kind of festivity? Yes, I do. Ro, you coming, baby? Well, rumor is these party animal pieces of shit. They're your guys. People killing right and left. Old ladies, kids. For what? Why? There's rules, understand? Gotham isn't just Roman. Hey, kiddo, when are you all coming to dance? Mr. Maroney, Mr. Falcone, what do you say? Shall we? The night is young. It's 3 a.m. Put that damn kid to bed, turn the music off, and listen up. Dr. Benjamin. Off, please. Okay, I'm listening. We hear rumors about you. Hear you're some kind of big shot. Got guys all over the world, different animals. Goats here, giraffes there. You're connected to some global sick Illuminati, whatever the hell. But the truth is, we've been in business here for 150 years, understand? A century and a half. That's history. You need to respect it. That's right. And we've got brothers and cousins and guys all over town. So take your little party boat and sail away by dawn. Dawn or you're dead. You hear us? Baby.
That's a threat.
Show them the masks. Good idea, sweetheart. Friends, I'm afraid you have me all wrong. History is what I'm all about. That's what we're celebrating here. Its end. Wow, more masks. Not just any masks. Death masks. I collect them. That one is rumored to be Socrates himself. Only 2 exist in the world. One in Mycenaean gold, and this one, made of virgin marble dust. That's Martin Luther to your left, one of a kind, made of beeswax and pine resin. That's George Washington there, gypsum plaster from Virginia's own quarries. And that there, Mr. Maroney, is your brother.
That is probably not a comfortable situation for him to be in.
Sal, what the? And that's your cousin, Mr. Falcone, and all the rest of them alongside. With 2 places left, just for you. Right, kiddo? You... Dr. Benjamin, turn it back up, please.
They was going crazy in that one.
6 more murdered just today. The question is, who are these monsters? The party animals. Some say kids gone mad. Hacked apart with machetes. We are warning you, the footage you're about to see is disturbing. You might want small children, too.
Here we go. Here we go. You want to see him? Let's see. My bad.
All of us are here at the station are praying for Gotham, for its people, its future. Tonight, Mayor Jim Gordon is holding an emergency town hall to discuss what to do about the party animals' reign of terror. Here's hoping it's eventful.
They getting ready.
You're a disgrace, Gordon. Show voting Hill. Please, everyone, one at a time. All right, go ahead, sir. You ran on your record as a cop, Gordon, and we gave you a chance. But under Mayor Hill, at least we weren't being killed off. Hamilton Hill is a damn crook, man. We all know that. Maybe he is a crook, but at least he's tough. He'd fight back. We are fighting back, but this gang, we have no idea. I run finger tailors on 27th Street. Every single weekday for 71 years I've walked to my shop, except the day my son was born and the day my wife died. 18,302 times I've walked there, but I don't walk there anymore. I don't walk anywhere because I'm scared. Even from out here I can feel it. That mix of fear and rage, the explosive tremble in the air before something bad happens. And then I see them, ape skulls and bad prom clothes, heavily armed, laughing and giddy, gleeful. This is going to be bad. Pennyworth reporting, sir. Party animals are at the site, heavily armed. Copy. Report back after incident. Mass casualties possible, sir. Permission to engage if... Permission denied, Pennyworth. Whatever happens there, you observe only.
Yeah, see, I like what they did with Alfred in here. He may be more experienced than Bruce, and I think that makes sense because you really... I haven't read the comics too much, but I feel like Alfred should be able to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I promise you, we will bring these criminals to justice. Now, I'm working round the clock with city police to... The police? The party animals just torched a station 2 hours ago. It's all over the news. Cops running around on fire, down on Kane and 3rd. The cops can't do a damn thing. Is that so? Easy, Bullock. People, look at us. This is what they want. All of us fighting, scared, blaming each other. But Jim Gordon served this city honorably for a long time. I work with his office and I trust him. I also trust us to be better than this. Because it's not just up to him or Commissioner Bullock. It's up to all of us to stop these killers. This is our city, and together we will...
Dang, they bombed the meeting?
So I'm writing an essay on...
They didn't bomb the meeting, though, did they? That's crazy if they did that. A$AP Rocky teases helicopter single ahead of Don't Be Dumb album. Let me see. That's an interesting, those are interesting sounds that I'm hearing A$AP Rocky doing.
Is die. Up here, look at me. Whatever you want to deal with me. Hi, Jimmy. Bye, Jimmy. Ugh.
They shot Gordon?
Dad. Barbara, just get everyone out of here now.
Dang.
Anyone want a bag? Tell us about your kids, your sick grandma. We love that. No? All right then. Rip 'em up. Ugh. What the hell was that? Everyone move to the back and stay down. My God, there's dozens of them out there. A whole army. We need to secure the... Whatever you hear, you do not open...
There he is.
Open this door. Pennyworth, report. Casualty count. None. The other player just arrived. If he disrupts intel gathering, you are to engage. Pennyworth, copy. What happened? Who? Up there. Shred him.
Does this mean the cape is bulletproof?
What happened? Who?
That makes him even
Up
more
there.
scary.
Shred him.
This panel right here. Does this mean the cape is bulletproof? And then also you see those little spikes right here. This is a different kind of Batman, y'all. This is a different kind of Batman. There we go. That's the hooks. Bro caught it. I think that's the... Hey, so I don't think he's alive after that. I don't think he's alive after that. I don't think so. Look at that. Look at the artwork, man. Look at that. He's you can see like the shadow of his coat. And they didn't animate really a lot of... They didn't draw a bunch of detail in his hands, but just the bloom of the gunfire. It almost looks pastelish, and then you get the sharpness of his character. I think that's cool. And so we're seeing the hook, man. Pause. He also has the stripe thing, and then this I won't spoil, but this is also interesting too. But so this Batman has the ability to reach out and literally hook people, and he's not using it to stab anyone at the moment, but he could.
No!
Threw him crazy. He's mad strong. He's done. That's crazy with the cartoony kick.
Look at you go. Whoever you are, you've got flair. I'll give you that. Is the other player disrupting the scene, Pennyworth? Still gathering data.
Yes, he is.
All right, big guy. Let's see what you can really do. You're fast, steady, above all, focused.
His ears are knives. His ears are knives, and he's the battering in other stuff. He would throw it to hurt people's hands. No, he's stabbing. Look, he's drawing blood. That's different. That's different. He's not killing him though. He didn't kill him. He wouldn't. He could die from blood loss maybe, but that wouldn't kill him. But it would hurt crazy, and he's gonna drop whatever he has.
Waiting for this, haven't you? Yeah, you have. You're trained too. Mixed martial arts. Your own blend. Muay Thai, BJJ, but you're a striker above all. Brutal, yet precise. You're putting on a show. A leg stomped on so everyone hears the crack. An arm snapped over your knee. Sending a message. You're enjoying it, too. And the knife work, my lord. So bloody, yet you miss each artery by just enough. No fatalities at all. Not one. So an idealist. Bloody hell.
See?
Move! This hand has killed more people than you can count. Now I'm gonna give you one chance. Get the hell out of our way.
This is a different Batman. He still has his rule, but he's willing to take it farther. Yeah. Cut his arm off. He didn't kill him, though. He did not kill him. But that's the scary part about him. If he's cornered, he'll just pull out a giant axe.
I hear they can reattach them sometimes. There's a hospital 3 blocks south of here. Or is it east? I can't seem to remember all of a sudden. But I'd run. The rest of you, I'm gonna give you one chance to get the hell out of my way. Well done.
They ran.
But if you were a true tactician, you'd have set up a trap for those fleeing. Pennyworth, what's going on there? The satellite images make no sense. Whoever the player is, you are to engage. Copy? Copy. That is the sound of a DC-34 automatic shotgun, son. There are only 3 of them in the world. It could blow your brains all over this sidewalk before you even blink.
That did not work.
Sounds dangerous.
That did not work.
The next day, everyone's talking about it. Who is the Batman? So, brains all over the sidewalk before you even blink. Sounds dangerous. The next day, everyone's talking about it. Who is the Batman? So, who are you, really, Bruce Wayne? You hide your tracks well, but it's easy when you're no one. Just some guy, 24 years old. Mom is a social worker, dad is a teacher. You grow up in Crime Alley, high friends in low places, a tight group. You're smart, excel in school. Your parents have you tested, and you score near genius level. Then in 5th grade, you win a student engineering competition, creating a mobile, collapsible bridge that can be used to bring aid to locations hit by catastrophic damage from war, cataclysm. The design is origami-like, based on the anatomy of a batwing. And the prize is a trophy, and a trip for your whole class to the Gotham Zoo, where it starts. Follow me, now!
Yeah, they changed the story. They changed the story a bit. It's at the zoo now.
Hurry, this way, into the bat house. Everyone inside. Get to the back. Dad, get inside. Dad! Dad! Bruce, whatever you hear, you do not open this door.
That's the same thing he said when that lady came out there. When at the fight.
After that, you lose yourself for a while.
Yeah, he's like 6'5". He's almost my height.
Rage at the world. But then you'll find yourself again. Something inspires you. You straighten out. You go back to school and get a scholarship to the best university in the state. But when you get there, you're injured in the first week. A soft tissue tear. I've seen the x-rays, though, and I've been in command of men who faked injury to escape duty. And I suspect that's exactly what you did. But why? You were good enough to be a star, even go pro. Because you were saving your body for last night. For all this, whatever it is you've built. You study
Instead of playing football, he's just beating the brakes off of people.
applied mechanics, chemistry, criminal psychology, military theory, sociocultural history, everything to prepare. And then you come home. You set up in Gotham and work in the power grid. Then the water department. Next, sanitation. After that, you intern at City Hall, studying public policy, macro and micro. Learning your city, the body, the brain, every damn part of Gotham. Until finally you come full circle, ever the engineer. Creating, building, you even fix what you break, repairing the stairs you blew up last night. You've built something here, Bruce. I see it now, and it's impressive, truly. But I've taken down men like you before, in cities, in jungles, in deserts all over the world, because you're crusaders, and crusaders always have a weakness, and yours is sitting right there. Seriously, making your poor mother wait an hour for you out here on the cold, hard streets of Gotham. Sorry, Mom. I just swung by the zoo. Forgiven. I heard what happened at the town hall last night. Are you okay? They busted in right when I was starting to win over the crowd, but other than that, I could kill you right here in front of her. It'd be easy. It's what I should do.
So she's still alive.
But you're just a damn kid.
Why did I say never contact me? See, I like what they're doing with the characters, man. It's a new look, and it still makes sense, but it is different.
There's more to these ape skull masks than first appears. They aren't just for protection, or even intimidation. When I cracked one open, the circuitry inside. End recording. Pretty smart, mate, hiding out in the tops of these buildings. All the top floors are owned by companies and oligarchs who never use them. Just hollow investments. You know this, though, because you worked on them. But I'm closing you down right now. I thought you were better than that, son. You get cornered and all those ideals go out the window. Give me the gun, kid. You're no killer.
Popped him.
And then a few things happened very fast. First, I realized the little shit modified my prize shotgun to be non-lethal. Ruined it.
Blech.
Second, I hear that very gun clatter by my side as though he's saying, "Keep it." Third, I hear this roar. The roar of my own damn bike. Fourth, his voice as he tells me, "You're not the only one who follows people." And lastly, I hear the sound of glass shattering as he rides out the window, 1,000 feet up.
This is a different Batman, and look what he put in that mug. Look what he put in that mug. He put a little bat symbol things in that mug, man. This is a different Batman.
Where the hell is he going to land? And I think to myself, maybe you're not so bad these days, Gotham. Epilogue. I'll get him next time he interferes. Understood. Just stay focused on the party animals. And for what it's worth, your old target, we lost him somewhere in the Philippines. He's in the wind. Thought you should know. Lost him. 5 years I tracked him, while he studied with Henry Ducard in France, then killed the poor bastard. While he trained with the League of Assassins, then killed them. Now, in the wind.
Is that Rachel Ghoul?
Manila, semiconductor manufacturing plant. So, just, sir? Nothing else? No Mr. this or that? Nope, they're all fake anyway. Jack, Arthur, hell, even I don't know his real name. When you're one of the 30 richest men on the planet, you can be whoever you want, I guess. think he'd want to be my rich, generous best friend? Don't do that. Don't joke. Why? You didn't hear? The guy never laughs. Not at anything. Ever. That's why they call him the Joker.
Hey, this is about as far as I got before too. So we will continue to watch these if this works. I'm interested. I've heard things. I've been trying to dodge spoilers, but yeah, that is absolute Batman 1, y'all. I liked it. I really liked it. We'll get into this another time. That is one of the best face-offs of all time. I'm not gonna lie to you. Peace and love, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. We will be back. Make sure to check out the music. And yeah, man. I hope y'all have a good night for sure.